Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Man to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get it through the air. On target to the left. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. They just keep firing. Snagged out of the air. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. A give to Brown. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Line getting set on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. The quick out. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Trying to move them on the counter. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Tight end now in motion. They'll go right back to the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. This one's complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Moving out to the right. He's got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. In the red area, it's Scott. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to...
He caught it! Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Steps away to find some room. Down goes the quarterback, and they turn 2nd and short into 3rd and long. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. So they aren't concerned about trying to tie the game. They'll leave the offense on the field and try to take the lead on 4th down. To the air, it's Hayes. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Now, this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single snap.
Tackled there by the defense. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the big fella. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where they wanted. This defense...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They go to the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Handoff for Brown. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Quarterback running on the draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Turner. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. Still on his feet. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Defense might bring the house here. Wide out trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Nevada.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and
maybe a crease. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Coming out with it, it's Turner. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
it's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Turner. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Being aware of the entire situation, maybe you just let that ball go out of bounds, but he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. I'll send the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Scott. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Hayes. Under fire. He's on the move. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's just a catch you got to make, right? It's 3rd down. You got an opportunity.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Scott. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Here's a little room there. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Looking to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
Touchdown, North Dakota State! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A 69-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 4 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got a little grass. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback may change this route. Got room to work. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He wants to go deep. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Takes it the other way. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Looking for more room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Turner. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires left. He's got it. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Nevada has it in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Nevada!
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Hayes. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab on the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Slithers into... Could be an alley. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Once he got some room, it was over. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Scanning the field is Hayes. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got his man on the outside. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to catch the defense napping there. Sneak the running back out of the backfield, see if the defense's eyes are maybe in the wrong place, but a great job. Everybody's staying home and then making a nice tackle.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working on the right. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Scott. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Maybe some room here. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. 1st and goal coming up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Scott. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Shakes off the defender. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. The run inside. It's Turner. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Looking for room. It's Woods. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. This Nevada offense really has it going. Motion from the back. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. The RPO, it's complete. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to take off. And some great fourth down defense against the run. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Give him a pickup of 2, now second and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They're either really confident or a little reckless as they go for it on fourth and long from their own 45. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Running inside. It's Brown. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening, first and 10 from the 31.
Here we go, ready. 180, 180, ready, go.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On the move, he fires. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Running the red zone, it's Brown. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Buys a little time. There he goes. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the ground, it's Scott. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to him. There's some room. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this